Daniel from Raunow Consulting. Today I'm going to show you how to create a user in your Azure SQL database from an existing user in your Microsoft Active Directory. This is very useful for when you want to have a very granular control on what specific users can access in your database. And to that end, we are going to grant the user that we create only read access to one table. To get started, you can see here that I have my demo user created in the Active Directory. Before we can actually start in the SQL database, you have to make sure that your SQL server has a Microsoft Entra admin set up. As you can see here, my user is already set up as the admin. If you don't have one or you need to change it, you can simply go here, set admin, select the user and click save. Now we can get started with running the queries. First I'm going to connect to the database using my Active Directory admin. And the first queries that we are going to run have to be run in the master database. Let's start here. So we are going to first create a login for our user, and then we will create a user for that login. So can I execute these after the other? These two are necessary so that the user can actually connect to the server. Now we are going to create a user in our database. And granted access only to one of the tables that we have here. I'm going to grant it access to this table. So first I run the create user, and then we grant this user select access to our table. You can see here, this is just a table that has 3 rows. See here what they are. Now, after we've run all of these queries, we can go ahead and test it. So I will disconnect from the database, and then I will attempt to connect with my demo user. Actually, yeah, I have to just remember the password. Something is not working. Yeah, it was just an error in the password. So you can see here we actually have access to the server, and if we go to the databases, to the tutorial database, tables, you can see we only have the test schema table we can view. We can select the rows, they're the same rows. And now, just to prove that we only have read access, I will attempt to insert a row into this table, and I should get an error. Yes, and as you can see, permission is denied. So this is how you can have a very nice control on what objects the users in your Active Directory can access in your SQL database. And of course, you can also use this on Active Directory groups, and you can play around with roles and other types of accesses. Thank you very much for your attention. See you next time.